Alright, what's good with it, whores? This is your boy Jacking Off. And, so I got the impending list of Jaguars free agents. And I'm here to tell you guys who we should keep and who we should let walk. And who I'm kind of in the between about. Now, the list actually isn't that impressive, so we could lose all these guys and it probably still wouldn't be worse than what happened this year, especially since Gus Bradley's finally fucking gone and he fucked this team around all last year. So I don't think any of these free agents are really going to make or break this team, but I think there are a couple worth keeping, but there are a couple that need to get the fuck off of this team. Anyway, all right, let's get right into it. Let's start off with first on the list is Prince Amukamara. Now, him, I think, he's probably the person who I want to keep the most on this list right now, because he wasn't great by any means, but as far as being a number 2 cornerback, he was pretty solid. So, and Tom Coughlin's back. He knows him very well, and I think he's definitely worth keeping. And I think Prince definitely wants to stay. I wouldn't give him no big ass deal, like give him like a 2 or 3 year contract that for hopefully not a whole lot of money, but I think he's definitely worth keeping. I wouldn't be that surprised if somehow they can't come to a deal, but I would like to see him stay. If now any cornerback on this roster that needs to get off of this team, it's fucking Devon House. He's fucking garbage, and we're paying him too much goddamn money. So all that is dead wasted cap. So trade his ass for a 7th round pick to somebody, especially for somebody who's we're paying probably more than any corner on the team, and he's our 4th string cornerback. He's fucking trash. So, but yeah, as far as Prince goes, I think Prince should definitely stay. Next up, we have Luke Joeckel. This one isn't even up for discussion. Cut this sorry piece of shit. He's fucking trash. He's garbage. He's a dumpster fire. Get rid of him. It's like, not only did you fuck up at one position, you fucked up at 3. You sucked as a right tackle, you sucked as a left tackle, and you sucked at left guard. Like everything. You were fucking awful. Like, how the fuck did you block Von Miller in college and every day in practice in college and become the number 2 overall pick, get to the NFL and suck this fucking bad? I don't even care if he goes and has success on another team. The guy is fucking awful. This bitch spent more time on his back than a fucking sheep hoe in Nevada. He was fucking awful. Like, everybody knocked him on his ass. It's not like it shouldn't even be up for discussion. Like, seriously, Dave Caldwell or Tom Coughlin or whoever shouldn't even bring this bitch in his office. I'm gonna be so pissed if they end up bringing this sorry motherfucker back. Like, Dave Caldwell, I know this was your first ever draft pick with the team, but it's one of the few you missed terribly on. So that bitch needs to go. That shouldn't even be up for discussion. Next up, we have Tyson Alualu. Now, Tyson's kind of iffy, though. Tyson, a lot of people, I'm sure, are saying, "Oh, get rid of him. He's trash." All this other shit. But the thing with him is, I don't think he's trash. I just don't think he lived up to the hype of a number 10 overall pick. Now, if y'all remember that draft, we reached for him very highly. And even I was like, when they drafted him, I'm like, who the fuck is Tyson Alualu? Didn't make much sense. But, let me say it like this. Did he play up to expectations of a 10th overall pick? No, he did not. Not even close. But is he a good depth player and worth keeping around for not a whole lot of money? Absolutely. I mean, you can plug him in at D tackle or D end, and he's a decent backup for everybody. So I still think he can be a very valuable contributor. I wouldn't pay him no big ass contract, but I've heard, and I know, and like I've met him a few times personally. Now I know his wife. Like he's a good guy. I like him personally, and I think he's a decent player. I don't think he's a great player, but I think he's a decent player. So I'd be alright with keeping him. I really would like to keep him. Next up, Avery Jones. Keep this motherfucker. Avery Jones showed his ass this year. Like, Avery Jones balled out more than anybody expect. I don't think he gets near enough credit for what he did this year. And like everybody's talking about, and like I see mock drafts and shit talking about drafting Johnathan. Now it's like, for what? We got him and Derek Marks and Malik Jackson, who had a pretty big year with us. So like there is absolutely no point whatsoever to draft Johnathan Allen. Like I like Avery Jones. I think if he gets more playing time this year, he could easily have a breakout year. And also we got Sheldon Day in there too. So I don't think Avery Jones is gonna cost too much. So I'd say he's definitely worth keeping around. I liked Avery Jones a lot. Next up, y'all might hate me for what I'm about to say with this one. Johnathan fucking Cyprien. Guy whose jersey happens to be that one right there. Wow. Here's the thing with Sip. Sip's one of those players that does things really fucking great, but then he'll do things that are fucking awful. Like putting him in the box and him coming up on run support and making tackles in the open field and him always being around the ball and getting tackles. He's absolutely phenomenal at. Like he literally is phenomenal at that. I think he's like one of the best, if not the best, tackling safeties in the NFL right now. But as far as playing in the secondary and actually covering people, he's fucking atrocious. Like there's no other way to put it. He's fucking horrible. So here's really what I would do with him. You know, kind of like how what the fuck's his name in Arizona? Dion Buchanan, I think his name is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But how they use him, that's how I would be using Johnathan Cyprien. Like I think he would be good at extra run support and good at like maybe throwing on safety blitzes and stuff like that. But as far as being like a full-time strong safety, no, I don't think he is. Like I think either James Sample needs to step up and stay healthy first of all, or one of the picks should be either Jamal Adams or fuck's his name, Jabril Peppers. But I wouldn't be paying Sip a whole lot of money either. And truthfully, it's not going to surprise me at all if he walks. But I just think personally, I think he's better suited to play linebacker if he gets a little bigger, because he can't cover worth a fuck, but he is a fucking phenomenal tackler. Alright, next up, Jeffrey Lickenbach. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Well, he played backup right tackle, which he never got on the field because for some stupid reason we decided to leave Jeremy Parnell's bum ass on the field, which he, by the way, is fucking horrible. Like, I don't even care if he's not at the end of his contract. Get rid of that motherfucker. Like, seriously, what I would do with the Jaguars with our offensive line, I'd be trying to we know the left guard position's fucked. Jokel needs to get the fuck out of here. And it's been a revolving door ever since he got hurt this year. So, I'd say these motherfuckers, if I'm Dave Caldwell or Tom Coughlin, first thing I'm doing, priority number one, is throw the fucking bank at TJ Lang from the Packers. Because Green Bay's got to pay a hell of a lot of people, and we got enough cap space, we could easily get TJ Lang away from them. And that would make our offensive line a hell of a lot better. And either find another free agent right tackle, or draft one in the second or third round. Like I said, I'm not for drafting offensive linemen in the first round, but we get Lang and Cam Robinson, I guess it wouldn't be all that bad. But still, I'd rather have fucking either Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook, Jamal Adams, or Jabril Peppers. Like, we need somebody to make a fucking impact. But anyway, Jeffrey Lickenbach, I don't even know what the fuck to do with him. I mean, you can give him league minimum. I guess keep him. I don't fucking know. But anyway. Next up, Brian Walters. Keep this motherfucker. Brian Walters is a good-ass receiver, and he's a white boy. He's easily our fourth best receiver outside, like, after Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, and Marquise Lee. Definitely Walters is number 4. And he's decent on special teams. Like, he's not gonna wow you with fucking kick returns and shit, but he doesn't fumble the fucking ball when you put him back there. So Brian Walters, like, yeah, nothing spectacular about him. He's like a poor man's Wes Welker in my opinion, but still a very reliable guy. I think it's definitely worth keeping him around, especially since he's not going to cost that much. Next up really has been, I don't even give a fuck, man. I will say it really has been did have one awesome moment when I went to Chicago and he caught that game-winning touchdown when we beat the Bears, but other than that, he really hasn't done shit since he's been here. So I don't know if you can keep him for league minimum. Fuck it. I mean, I guess the depth's okay, but I don't really give a fuck. Next up, we got Patrick Omeha, who was playing some left guard when it was a revolving door. I'll say this about this guy. When he was in, I think the guard position was at its best. Like, I think out of everybody we had playing guard, playing left guard, I think out of everybody playing left guard, I think he looked the best. So I would say, the guy not to cost that much and pretty decent backup if we can't get a decent left guard. So I don't know. He might be worth keeping around, but I don't give a fuck. Let him walk if he's gonna try to ask for any type of money. Next up, Jordan Hill. Jordan Hill, like, I don't even know, man. Like, I didn't really see a whole lot of him this year. You know what I mean? Like, he just really did not, like, it just really didn't, I don't know. I can't really say about him. So, I mean, I guess practice squad guy, but I don't know. I'd say let his ass walk. Ain't really worth keeping. And then next up, Joe Banyard. The thing about him, I liked him a lot in preseason, but I thought he was a much younger guy. Like, he's 28 years old. He's going to be 29 this year. So somebody like that, I don't think really is worth keeping around, especially when you got guys like Corey Grant on the roster. So I think it might be time for Banyard to get his walking papers. So I don't know. Okay. Oh, last but not least, this motherfucker, Denard fucking Robinson. Dave Caldwell, let me say this to you. You are an absolute fucking idiot if you do not get rid of this sorry scrub-ass, dumpster-fire, trash-ass piece of fucking shit. Fuck Denard Robinson, man. I don't give a fuck what he can do on special teams. There is no way, no fucking way, we should have kept him over Jonas Gray. And I don't want to make the same mistake with Corey Grant. Corey Grant, I think, can actually contribute, and Corey Grant can play special teams too. Like, I think our running game was at its best when Corey Grant was in the lineup. Like, that last game against the Colts, he looked fucking phenomenal. Like, he has potential. Denard Robinson ain't got shit. He's fucking trash. He's garbage. Get rid of him. The fucking Michigan celebrated quarterback turned running back bullshit. It's over. The motherfucker ain't ever gonna amount to shit. I don't think he could even run right against Dallas's offensive line. Fuck Denard Robinson, man. Get rid of him. So sick of that bitch. And he's still living off, and like, I don't know if anybody's ever met Denard Robinson before, but he's still living off his hype in fucking college. He's a fucking arrogant prick. Get rid of him. Enough of him. Anyway, yeah, that's the list of free agents. Well, y'all know my thoughts now. So, I don't know, man. Hopefully we just make some good decisions this off season, so we can get our team back to a respectable record. So, that's all I got. It's your boy Jag. Oh, shout out to this dude Dalton D, who hit me up on Twitter, saying I inspired him to do a Jags vlog channel. I'll try to put a link in to his new channel down in the description box. But huge shout out to him, man. I really appreciate the kind words, dog. Anyway, that's all I got. This is your boy Jagging Off, and I'm out.